The person that preceded me in this position, there was conversations about having a therapy dog to be part of the unit here in Cottage Grove. When I took over the position in January of 2024, those discussions kind of continued. I put some proposals together with some assistance of some of the other patrol officers that we presented to the council and the chief. We were grateful enough to get granted a grant from the state of Minnesota that just kind of pushed everything to the forefront and things started to move very fast. So in early January 2025, we accepted the grant. I was given permission to seek a breeder. That happened, and then February 4th of 2025, the breeder handpicked and delivered him to us here in Cottage Grove. We had discussions about is it okay if we put it out to the community and see if the community would pick his name? So we didn't know if he was going to be a boy or a girl. So we put out a boy list and a girl list on our Facebook page. Our community voted on all the dogs, and the boy list was Riggs, and he had outpaced all the other names by 2-1. So it was a clear and obvious choice that the community wanted his name to be Riggs, and that's how we landed on Riggs. He will be eventually certified as a therapy canine. His role is to respond to mental health crisis, follow-up mental health crisis. Some of the things we also do here as part of the case management division is we'll follow up on domestic violence. Calls for service, we'll bring him to meet after the fact to bring as a therapy or support for victims of domestic assault. People that get transported to hospital due to mental health issues will follow up days later, and we'll bring Riggs out. We're already doing that. We're showing some really positive interactions with people. He'll be trained in aspects of light therapy, which is where Riggs already naturally does this. He's super good at matching energy, and he just dials in with people that are either elevated with their stress or having some issues with their mental health. He just dials in on that and seeks those people out. So there'd be a group of people there, and he'll seek that one person out. It's pretty amazing. Some other things is full pressure therapy. So eventually he'll be trained to lay on top of people or across people. There's a veteran here in the community that actually, we were meeting with him on a daily basis. He found out that Riggs was in the back seat actually and wanted Riggs to come visit. So at an early age, he was only 3 weeks maybe here. We had the vet sit down on the couch, brought Riggs in, and just petted Riggs for that light pressure therapy. Riggs just melted into him, and just the change in demeanor, and since, to be quite honest, he would call us every day, and now he calls us once a week. To the point where we're even maybe calling him, to reach out to say, are you okay? One of the main features, he's a wellness dog for everybody here. So some of our support staff will just come grab him and say, hey, I want to go for a walk, or hey, I'm having a bad day. Can you hang out with us up here at the front office? So when I'm here, Riggs is here, and people all the time throughout the day, people are coming back to either take him or visit with him. So the change in triaging work and managing his services is a lot, because we get really busy. A lot of people like Riggs and want to hang out with him at the very least, but the dynamic has changed quite a bit in 2 months. That's a lot.